Today is October the 24th. Why did Jesus wash his disciples' feet? Let's read the beginning of that story in John chapter 13, the first 4 verses. Now before the festival of the Passover, Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart from this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The devil had already decided that Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, would betray Jesus. And during supper, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going to God, got up from the supper, took off his outer robe, and tied a towel around himself. And he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was tied around him. Now, washing feet when you came in from the dirty road was actually the responsibility of the host. And the reason the host would wash your feet was to keep his own house clean. The host had already done this. This was not because the host had shirked his duties. The host had already washed their feet. It was his own house that he was protecting. But you know what? That is not the only reason to wash someone's feet in the Old Testament. Let's read Exodus chapter 30, 17 to 21.
Exodus 30, verses 17 through 21. The Lord spoke to Moses, "You shall make a bronze basin with a bronze stand for washing. You shall put it between the tent of meeting and the altar, and you shall put water in it. With the water Aaron and his sons shall wash their hands and feet, when they go into the tent of meeting or when they come near the altar to minister, to make an offering by fire to the Lord. They shall wash with water, so that they may not die. They shall wash their hands and their feet, so they may not die. It shall be a perpetual ordinance for them, for him, and for his descendants throughout their generations."
So here in the book of Exodus, Moses washes the feet of Aaron and his sons to prepare them to enter into God's presence. That's what the disciples were about to do. They may not have fully understood that, but Jesus was preparing them for a very sacred time. And he did it by treating them as if they were priests, preparing to go into God's presence in the temple. So what do we do about that today? Well, we have the opportunity to enter into God's presence through prayer. As we do, don't do that lightly. Scripture reading from the New Revised Standard Version by Emily Herrera. If you like what you heard today, share it with your friends.